procrastinate a lot and keep on delaying our important works in our life. One of the main reasons, as scientifically proven, is that we don't have a sense of urgency within us, and hence we just keep on delaying our work. We don't respect our time. Hi guys, this is Shantika Bush, and in today's video, we are going to learn how we can beat procrastination and be way more productive. We can complete all our works within the deadline. So a few years back, I was also a procrastinator. I used to procrastinate a lot. I used to waste many of my time just scrolling through my social media and not doing anything productive. Then when I realized that I was not able to be so much productive, I was not able to do any work, I actually started researching. I researched about this topic. I read many books. I have gone through a lot of articles in order to know how I can beat procrastination and be more productive. So in today's video, I will tell you all of the major tips which I have followed and which can help you as well. So one of the easiest way is to do, suppose you are sitting right now and you are just scrolling through your social media, and then you realize that you have some important work or some important deadline coming soon and you need to do that, but you are not able to start the work. You just don't feel like working. So what you will do is, we will use the 5-minute rule. Now what is this 5-minute rule? Well, it's very simple rule. Whenever you think that you need to work something, you have some important deadline, some important work, what you will do is, will just keep your phone aside and trick your brain. How will I trick my brain? I will say to myself, exact, I will just work for 5 minutes. Just for 5 minutes, I will just start my work. I will read only the first para of my chapter, or I will write only the few lines of my paragraph or the essay or anything. Just start the work for 5 minutes. That's how I will trick my brain. And I will say to myself that once I am done with my 5 minutes, I will not work anymore. Now, after I have done the 5 minutes, I have completed my 5 minutes, we will all notice that, I have noticed that in myself as well, we get into that flow, a deep flow where we don't want to just give up our work. We want to continue it. And that's what important. We need to get that flow in our brain. Now the next step is, which is very successful, and it's known as the Pomodoro technique. Now what I have to do is, after the 5 minutes, you will set an alarm of 20 minutes in your mobile. And in this 20 minutes, what you will do is, you will say to yourself, I will study, say only the first para or the first page of my notebook, or I will solve only the few questions, or I will do whatever work is just for few minutes, or first for 20 minutes without distraction. I will not touch my phone. I will not even get up for water or anything. I will just sit there and do my work for the 20 minutes. That's it. And then after 20 minutes, I will take a break. That's how I will motivate myself. I will motivate my brain to work. Now, you won't believe that you can actually do that. It's just 20 minutes. And once you're done with the 20 minutes, you will feel a sense of motivation, a sense of pride, a satisfaction within yourself that you have done something, you have achieved something. Now, once you have done the 20 minutes, you will take a 10 minutes break. Now, in that 10 minutes break, what you will do is, you will not touch your phone, obviously, because then again you will be distracted. You can drink water, you can have a walk, you can sing, you can do whatever you want, but you can't touch the phone. You can think about yourself, think about life, whatever you want to do, but don't touch phone. Don't do anything which will again distract you. Okay. Now once you have done this 10 minutes, that 10 minutes break is over, again you will work for 20 minutes without any distraction. You will work, you will do whatever it is important, and just break your work. Just say that I will just read only this first few pages and nothing more than, and just achieve your work, achieve your short-term goal. And after that short-term goal is done, after the 20 minutes is over, take another break. And keep on doing that cycle. Once you are done with 2 or 3 hours and you see most of your work is done, it's sorted. Now these are the 2 things which you need to do immediately. Once you feel you are procrastinating a lot and you keep on wasting your time and you need to get back to your work. These are the very 2 important tips. Now before I move on to the next tips which you should do once you get up in the morning, which is the things which you generally do, which I generally do as well, I will like you to say that if you want want me to make more such videos on productivity tips, on motivational tips, or on anything, just let me know in the comment section. And once I'm done with all the tips which I want to share, just let me know as well which was the tip that you liked. And if you really enjoyed the video, I will request you to like that, because that gives me motivation. Okay, now moving on. Now once you have done that 2 tips and you wake up in the next morning and you say to yourself that today I will be super productive, I will do whatever task is allotted to me and I will achieve my goals, whatever goals I do. So what you will do is, you will make a to-do list. Now in that to-do list, you will write all the tasks that you need to do, whatever the task is, be it a small be it a small task or be it a huge task. From small tasks I mean that texting your friends or answering to emails or anything of that, or a huge task which will affect your career, like completing an assignment or preparing for your exam or learning some new skills. Now you will write everything that you want to do in that day, from large to small, whatever the task is there. Now once the to-do list is done, you will use the ABCDE method. Now what is this ABCDE method? Now once you're done with your list, you will actually break down the list into these 5 sections. You will take a pen and mark A, B, C, D or E and one of these 5 letters after the task you have written. That is, suppose I have said that my task is today editing this video. Then I will, after I have written the task editing the video, I will give an alphabet. Among these 5 alphabets, A, B, C, D, E, I will give one alphabet to it. Now what does it mean is, the A tasks are the most important tasks which you need to do and which will give you the most consequences, which are very super important, which whose deadline is coming soon, or you need to on any very important task such as preparing for your exam, the most important tasks of the day, you will give that A. Now B are the tasks which are second priority, which will be done once the important tasks are done. Let's say you want to write an essay or you want to prepare a new skill, something of that sort, the B tasks. Now the C tasks are those tasks which are nice to be done, but it won't have any consequences in the long run. Which are these tasks I am talking about? Let's say answering the texts, or calling your friend, or doing anything of that sort, or just scrolling through the social media, or just seeing a productive video, whatever it is, or any video. These are C tasks. So when will you do that? Once you're done with your A and B tasks, you will do your C tasks. Now what are the D tasks? The D tasks are the tasks that we will bypass. Now what I mean by bypass is, let's say in your to-do list you have written that I want to buy some notebooks. Now you yourself don't have to go to the market or the bookstore to buy the books. Someone else can do it for you as well. Or anything of that sort, which can be done by anyone else, and you don't need to have any active participation. So these are the tasks that need to be bypassed, the D tasks. And last but not the least, the E tasks. Now these are the tasks which you have to highly avoid, or you will do it once all of the ABCD tasks are done. Let's say just scrolling through the social media, or answering to the chats which have been there, or just liking or commenting your friends anything, or friends post videos, whatever it is, just seeing the videos, whatever it is, or having your me time. These are the E tasks which needs to be done at the last, at the end. So in this way, if you divide the task, and then once the to-do list is done, you have marked everything, then what is your next one? You will immediately start with your A tasks, the most important tasks of your day. Now here is a small rule. There is the 80-20 principle, which is so effective. The 80-20 principle says that 20% of your tasks which you do have 80% consequences in your life. So the A tasks, which are super important, they are just 20% of your whole list. Maybe you have 10 things to do in the to-do list, and among the 10 things, only 2 are the super important tasks that need to be done on that day. So your 20% of work will influence your 80% of your career or anything of productivity, or so on and so forth. So first target the 20% task. First complete that. Now these are all the tips which I need to say. And one thing is, we don't know why we procrastinate. Often we just say to ourselves, why am I wasting my time when I can just read a book or do something good or be like my other friends who are super productive? Now, the most important reason behind that, which I have found through a lot of research and after reading many books, is that we don't have a sense of urgency within ourselves. We just think that, okay, I can do that like tomorrow as well. What matters? If I do that tomorrow, today, what's the big deal about that? It's because we don't have a sense of urgency. We don't have a sense of deadline. If we set a deadline among ourselves, let's say you can actually complete your project in 30 days, and you can also complete your project in a day as well. That depends on the deadline. We know we work super productively just before the day of the exam and not through the whole week. That's where your sense of urgency comes into play. So always have the sense of urgency within yourself, that I have to complete the task within this deadline. I have to do that, and I can't waste my time, because you know, once you have wasted your time, you cannot get it back. And some of your friends or someone might have utilized that time and done something productive which will help them in the future. And one of the most important thing is, you should meet failures, because that's important, that teaches you, but you should never have regret. It should not be that after 5 or 10 years you regret that, काश यार मैंने वो एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ लिया होता, यार काश मैंने वो बुक एक बार देख लिया होता, या काश वो स्किल एक बार सीख लिया तो आज ये नौबत ना आती, आज ये फेलियर ना देखना पड़ता. So that काश, वो regret, that should not come into your path. You should never regret. Just do it. Whatever resources you have, whatever you have. Maybe you have just a book. You might need another 10 books, but you don't have them. You have just one book. Study from them. But at least start doing your work. So that's all for the video. And if you have really liked the video, and if you think these tips are super productive and will help you, just let me know in the comment section. And that helps me to know that these are helping you as well. And if you want any video on any topic which you want for me to talk to you, then I will surely make a video on that. And if you have really liked the video, and just hit the like button definitely. And if you want more such contents, then I will request you to subscribe the channel as well. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.